What's going on, fam fam? What's going on, fam bam? We are here. Sorry, I'm going to put the music a little lower. We are here for a premiere show, guys. Something that kind of has been in conceptualizing this idea of Hollow Hollow. Um, Welcome, everybody, to the brand new premiere show of Hollow Hollow, a once a week show. If you guys see in the description box, what this show is all about is really just mixing up YT creators, those are brand new into the game, and those that may be monetized or close to monetization, to give each other some tips on how and ideas on how to expand their audience pool and to really get to know some of these creators and the human connections that we normally get. Halo Halo in Filipino means mix mix. So I just wanted to give that little introduction, how we're kind of mixing creators. They don't have to be in the food industry or the mukbang community or the food community, but it is something that we want to I wanted to try out just so we can test the waters to see if we can bring in some big name folks along with the growing channels that are really interested in growing their YouTube. So one of the big name folks that I was supposed to have here was Rob D. I don't know if he can make it. I think he's going to try to make it. But Rob D is not a monetized channel. But I'll tell you about brother Rob D. I met him almost a year and a half ago in a slot channel, in the slot channel community, and he has a way of being able to network across so many different communities, slot, barbecue, foodie channels, mukbang channels. I mean, he just knows how, has a way of mixing communities. So I wanted to bring him on board. But we also have a special guest, guys, Miss Rita Cruz, who I've had the pleasure, I think, to meet her initially on another live stream on my other channel months back. And now she has her own channel. She's been a supporter for a very long time, but she has been wanting to really build her content. And so we're excited to have her on the show so we can help her fulfill some of the things I think that she wants to do, some of the goals that she has for YouTube. So let's go ahead and get going. But before we do that, let me make sure I'm saying hello to some of the people that have come in. Maria Cervantes is in the house. Janet Dunbar is in the house. My brother Marcos Eats. Don't start, Marcos. Beauty with T is in the house. What's going on, my love? Let's see who else is up in here. We have 9 people in the house. I appreciate y'all being here. There's a lot of people that are on live right now. A little bit of Julissa. What's up, Julissa? I'm gonna put up my pernil video maybe tonight. My pernil video. So I can't wait for you to see that. Selly Cell, brother, Selly Cell, what's going on, bro? What is happening? Yes, Glamdell, what's going on? Yes, Glamdell, how are you? Yeah, we got Rita in the house. Veronica is in the house. Bustus Bob Boys is in the house. Am I missing anybody here? Yes, Bustus Bob Boys in the house. MRTV is in the house. All right, we have a little slow start, but that's all right. We are going to catch up. We are going to do this premiere show with or without Rob. It's okay. We will bring him when he has the moment. And part of what we talked about on my last live when both Rob and Rita were in the house is we were going to have at minimum something to sip on. So we are going to do that. I brought Modelo for Rob because that is his preferred drink. So I have me a tall bottle of Modelo. I've never had Modelo before, guys. I'm not a beer drinker. So cheers to Rob for the idea of bringing that up. Yes, Glam Doll showing love and support for Rita Cruz and a new subby. Thanks so much, Yes, Glam Doll. I appreciate that. All right, so let's get going. We have 12 people in the house. Oh, I forgot to show y'all. So the other thing is we're having ceviche for dinner, right? So I just wanted to show off what the hubby made. You know, my hubs can cook, y'all. He went to culinary school. He can cook. I don't know if y'all could really see that, but it's ceviche no tostada. So I'm gonna have a little bite. They're laughing at me. Keeping it good. I'm keeping it good. Keeping it good. Is that a 40? This is a 24. If I drink a 40, I'll be laid the hell out. If I try to drink a 40, y'all. Might as well be a 40, okay? Yeah, might as well be I guess. High school style. No, I didn't drink. I was a good boy in high school. So I'm not the one. I was a good boy in high school. I didn't drink. To be grubbing. You know I am, y'all. All right. So without further ado, let's bring on our guest, Miss Rita Cruz. If you guys are ready to see Rita, hit that one. Let's give her a warm welcome to the show. This is her first time on the show, so we'd love to um, make sure that we are welcoming her with open arms, guys. Miss Rita Cruz. Here we go. Rita.
Hi. Hello.
How
Hey,
does it feel?
everybody.
How does it feel, Rita, to be on this side? Can you see the chat?
No, I'm watching it on my computer though.
Okay, so you can kind of
Like
see
I
where the
can,
chat
yeah,
where the
I
chat
can
is
see
going.
where the comments are.
That's a big beer. I'm not a 40 drinker. This is not even a big beer, y'all. It's only 24 ounce. Do you drink Modelo? What are you drinking?
Oh, I was sipping on some. Can y'all see
Tito.
me well? Tito,
Yeah.
yes, with some ginger ale. But I got it in my dinner cup.
Oh, that
My
sounds
dinner cup.
good. What'd you have for dinner?
I
Obviously,
had
Popeyes.
the spicy sandwich.
Did you like
Yeah.
it? Was that your first time having it?
No, I've had it before. It's good. It was extra spicy today for some
It wa-
reason.
you know how you
I
like
guess
spicy.
because you said I
You
was
love
gonna be
you.
in the hot seat.
We're gonna be nice. We're not gonna be in the hot seat. We're not gonna bring you too far into the hot seat. A la silla caliente. We will not do that
Well,
to
you
you.
scared me telling me that.
You know what? We don't know where
You
the
over
show is
here
going.
threatening me.
No, I wasn't threatening you. I just wanted to break the ice a little bit. I think you'll be fine. It's going to depend on what the people is going to ask you, because it's
No, don't
free
be coming
reign.
for me now.
The people in the audience is going to be
Beep
the
beep boo.
one that's
I
they go.
see you.
You better be asking these people to be nice to you because they're the ones that are going to be asking some
They
questions.
love me. Everybody gonna love some Rita Cruz. I'm sorry.
Well, we love, and I'm gonna tell you something, you guys. If you guys have not encountered Rita in a chat, she's very engaging, and what I mean by that is that she knows how to communicate with almost everyone in the chat. She engages with the person that's the host of a live stream. She engages with the people in the light in the chat itself. She gets involved emotionally from what she writes. She gets involved emotionally with the people, whether they're cutting up and laughing, whether they're crying, like she was messing with me when I was crying the other day. Uh, she really involves herself as a watcher and as an audience member. So she really had some. And you guys, she's a mod in BGA's live stream. So
Yes, my big appetite.
Big Eye Appetite is a huge influence for you, and to just be a
Yes.
moderator in a larger channel, that means a lot of trust comes to you.
Yes, I was so honored. It's an honor just to be mod in any channel. I am in several, but I mean, I didn't ask for it, but it I accept it with grace.
Grace and responsibility,
Yes,
and let's
exactly.
let's talk a
Yeah.
little bit about, hey, Cowgirl's in the house. What's up, Cowgirl?
Hello,
Another fellow Texas vlogger in
Texas.
the house.
Yes.
We were talking about that, how many Texas vloggers there are, and I was actually going to do a whole Texas show where I had 3 or 4 vloggers from Texas or
Oh
mukbangers or
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
channel you are, um, to talk about Texas, because you guys, there's a lot of you guys. And our supporters in the house.
Hmm.
Get your drink on, Rita Boo. Eve
Hello,
Lambell
Miss
says
MR. I'm new to her channel. I just met her on
you
Laylay's channel.
you did, yes.
Yes, I'm subscribed. She be hooking it up with some good grubs. I was
Yes,
watching
she
them.
does.
Mm,
That's my
make me
boo. She said,
hungry.
"Cruiser
Yes.
Nation, baby." What's Cruiser Nation, babe?
Ah, that's me. That's what I call my cruisers, my people that come to my channel. They're my
Oh, I
cruisers.
love that. I love that. That
Oh
is,
yeah.
you guys. Did you guys hear that creativity there? Her last name, she's using it as the folks, her supporters. She calls them cruisers. That's
That's
amazing.
actually my middle name. Fun fact.
Oh,
My
okay.
middle name
So
is Cruz.
it's not your Filipino-looking husband who
No.
happens to be Mexican.
No, it's not.
Because I saw that today when you were in Rick Rock Foodies, and you said my
Yes.
husband looks Filipino, but he's actually Mexican, and then
Yeah, a
Rick
lot of
Rock
people
looks
tell
Mexican,
ask him. Yeah, I
and
thought he was Mexican. Then I
that's
hear
what I
him
first. The only reason why
talking. I'm
I
like,
knew that boy
whoa.
was the only reason why I knew that boy was Filipino when I started to look at his channel, because his page came recommended to my timeline, and I was
Hmm.
like, I thought this boy was Mexican. Then I started looking at his content. And I was like, nope, this boy's Filipino. He had lechon. He had his Filipino mom in one of the videos. He had a Filipino flag in there. I said, no, this boy's Filipino. And then sure enough, everyone thinks this guy is Latino or Mexican, right? But he's
Yeah.
straight up Filipino.
And it don't
It's
help that he got all the tats. Come
yeah,
on now. Goatee
yeah,
tats.
yeah.
Just
It don't
shave his
help that
head, forget it.
he
He's
don't. Yeah, it
all
don't help that
essay.
he got his tats. It don't help that he has a certain swag about him, right?
Yeah, he
Like
got that
you,
swag,
he
definitely.
got a swag about him that you're like, is he Latino? You know, he
Hmm.
could be,
Yeah,
right?
that's why I told him I thought you was Mexican.
So Buster's Bobboy says, "Dang, you guys are making us want to jump on a live stream later for some late night snacks and cocktails." So Buster's
Yeah.
Bobboys, guys, if you guys have not checked them out, they are a channel to really, really watch. I think they're going to be. They have all the foundation to be a very strong channel. They're in a growth mode right now, so if you guys have not checked in on their content, make sure to check them out. But they have a concept called Late Night Snacks and Chat, where last night it happened to be like midnight or 11 o'clock or something, and one of the guys comes on and he's like eating snacks and having a conversation with me. And there was only, granted, only me having a conversation with him. But imagine when there's a good group of folks that are coming in 9, 10, 15 people that are engaging. Who knows who's going to be up that late? So it was 11
Hmm.
o'clock on the West Coast. It was pretty late for everybody else, but I think make sure you guys are connecting with him and check out their channel and their content as well, Bastos Baboys, which means,
Tell
in
us.
other words, Bastos Baboys is Filipino, and Bastos means like nasty or disrespectful, and Baboys means pig. So nasty
Ooh,
pigs.
dirty pigs. Now they
Disrespectful,
better
dirty
be
pigs.
on after midnight. That's that Adult Swim kind of channel, I
That is
think,
that is
just
the
by the
Adult Swim
name.
channel. I just met Rita a little while ago in Rick's chat. See, here's Jaleesa
Oh,
saying
okay, yes.
they just met you.
Hello. Yeah, that was the first time that I actually got on his chat. I think I started following him on Instagram first. He just
Yeah.
I don't know, I think he popped up. I don't know how I got
Did
him.
you rate it? You rated him from Marcos's life.
Maybe.
That's that's how you met him.
Oh, okay.
Uh, Eve
I don't
Glam.
even know. I be live hopping. I get busy, and I have to be just going and supporting and meeting folks because I got friends that I already know, and then they're in this chat, so I go and I'll go and start showing love, and then it's crazy how everybody kind of connects.
There is certainly an interconnectedness within our
Yes.
community, and the beautiful part about that is that you connect to other sub communities.
Mhm.
And so this is what I wanted to have for this particular show was to mix those communities together.
Yeah.
And because Rob comes from a totally different community, you know, he comes from barbecue, he comes from slot channel, all of his Latino folks out of Texas. He knows so many freaking people all over the
Yeah.
internet, and he connects with them in
It's
so many
so
ways.
crazy. Yeah, I
Yeah,
went from big guy. I met um, Rob, and then I came across you with Rob and Big Eye and the slots, and then it just kept going from there. It's just like you just intertwine with everybody,
yeah. Look at Beauty with
connections
T
and
says,
everything.
she said cruisers. That's so cute.
My oldest
That is
son
so
got me
cute.
that. I was gonna say my smooches because I had a pickup and my sister had named it Smooches. It was my
Hmm.
first pickup, so I was like, she always calls me Smooches. Now that's my nickname, so she's like Smooches, Smooches. And I was going with Smooches, but I was like, I don't know. And then my oldest son, he's like, why don't you say, the cruisers, your cruisers? I was like, you're right.
That
Yeah,
is
I
a
sure will.
that is an
So,
amazing idea. I love that idea.
sounds
Um,
like
I gotta check
my
you out so I
cruisers.
can stalk your channel next. Beauty with T says.
Yeah,
AB.
there's not much on there. It's just a little bit of me being me. I definitely didn't ever have intentions to make videos or post anything. Like I solely was on here supporting, and I enjoy it. And like I said, meeting people.
Now that you're in the creator game, um, I'll ask you that. What sparked you to be a creator rather than an audience member? To that transition.
Really, I just what how it started was I looked on my channel, which it wasn't even a channel, nothing. I still don't consider myself a YouTuber at all, not even close. I cannot give myself that because what y'all do is that's work. Y'all, man, y'all are awesome to do what y'all do. The time y'all put into it, it's hard work,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of money and effort. Knowing to edit and stuff. I'm not computer savvy, so like me trying to figure out what kind of apps to use, anything, like it's overwhelming. So it kind of it's like, ooh, I don't know. But I had told my kids, ooh, look, I have like 10 followers. What if I hit 20? If I hit 20, I'm gonna make a video. Before
And
you
sure
knew it, I
enough,
looked and I was already over 20 and I was like, oh my gosh, so I got to make something. So I just recorded that first one, which was weird with
yeah.
some sushi. So I was like, I'm just going to do it because my kids were like, Mom, you said you were going to do it. So do it.
Oh,
So they
that's so
kind of
cute.
pressured me. And then
Eh,
I did that and I've been getting other channels that I go support. I will mention V Marie. She's been on me. She's like, girl,
oh my
do
God.
it, post, post.
V
Like
Marie is amazing. She is
she's
so freaking
amazing. She's
amazing.
a beautiful spirit. She's just
Mm-hmm.
beautiful in and out. And she's like, girl, just do it, post something. Don't be afraid. Don't hold back. You have great personality. And like she just kept encouraging me. So I was like, okay, I'll put something up. So
Yeah.
that's what I did, just putting little stuff up.
And that wasn't long ago. We're talking like
No,
literally a few weeks ago.
yeah, a few weeks ago. And then like I was so surprised because I looked and I'm like, what, 140?
Yeah, I just saw that post.
It's so crazy, but it's all of you guys, that I meet. Everybody's connecting when I come onto your lives, when I go on PGA's lives, I go on um, Darling Pearls. Like everybody connects.
Yeah.
Lele and Jackie, like everybody connects and shows love that way. And that's the only reason I have this. So it's like, I know I'm here to support. So if I have people that want to see me, so I'm like, well, I guess I got to put something out. They love me, they like me, they want to see me.
Well, I think you've connected with them
Yeah.
organically, right? As an audience member, you have a chance to connect with them organically, automatically, because
Hey,
uh, kind
Sheen.
you're kind of putting your personality in the game from the beginning without even content. So
Yeah, it was
from that
crazy.
point, you were able to kind of propel yourself to having 140 subscribers
Yeah, I was
immediately.
like, what? This is crazy. Like, I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, I remember when I was on a live with Lele and Jackie, and we were there. I stayed on that live for like, I don't want to say at
Yeah,
least 6 hours. We were
yeah, I remember
playing,
that.
naming movies and everything. We stayed, and she's like, oh my gosh. And she's like, y'all show her some love. And then she's like, hold on. Somebody said she don't have no content. And she's like, so what? Who cares if she got content or not? She is down, she's here, and
Yeah,
I was like, and that's why I was like, I'm not no one. I don't have content. I didn't, I'm not asking no one, oh, hey, go subscribe to me, but I see other channels and I go and subscribe and just show that support,
yeah,
but I'm definitely grateful and blessed to have people that have shown me that support back,
yeah. Well, you
and that
support a
are
lot of
there to
people, so
encourage me.
it's only right for other people to support you, especially when you're just starting it all out. I want to make sure I'm not missing a lot of people. I just missed a lot of
Yeah,
people. A
I did
A
too.
B
I'm looking.
AB, check me out's in the house. What's going on? The C Circle fam, what's going on, fam
Ah, she's
fam?
like, oh.
C Circle's in the house. MR supporter is in the house. Um, let's see. I said Julissa earlier. I hate this because it's so many people. Even just 19 people, I get like Miss. Oh, here's Miss Newton. Miss Newton's is in the house. What's going on, Miss Newton's?
Hi, Bonnie.
My brother Sean Williams is in the house. How are you, Sean? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you know what, I didn't have Nightbot to drop your link, Rita. So any of my mods can drop her link down below. If you guys have not checked out her channel, make sure you guys are checking her channel out as well. Mary T says hello, hello, hello. Hey, Mary T.
Thank you, Beauty with
Um,
Tea.
let's see. Let me sure I'm not. Am I missing some people? I'm going so fast on this chat
I
thing.
don't know. I think mine are going pretty slow over here.
You have an awesome personality, Boo, and it shines through. That's why we love you, Ma. It's true. That's very, very true. In the chat, you guys, she is so engaging in conversations. And the other thing is she's not afraid to get spicy in those conversations either. Because I've been in conversations with her like, girl,
I like to cut up. I
did you just
mean,
throw an eggplant at me? Or did you just, like, So I'm like, you my kind
I'd
of
be
girl, you
like,
know?
"Ho, get your shit together."
Yeah. Right, exactly. That's my kind of girl. That's my kind of personality. If you can cut up like that, I'm with you for a minute. As long as
You
you ain't
know,
trying
we
to cut.
look. You the missing tooth. I'm the chip tooth.
All right, we could be twins. It's all
Yeah, we
good.
could be twins. See?
Bonnie Cali Girl says, hello, everyone. Hi, Rita. Cruiser Nation. Hashtag Cruiser
Oh
Nation.
my gosh, you hashtagging me, boo. They're my Evie and her sister Vaughn. Oh my gosh, I met them on BGA. We have actually built a friendship outside of YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, they're amazing. It's awesome to build friendships like that. You know, outside of YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
blessed.
I have those too. And I'm starting to
Mhm.
build some here on this particular channel, but on my last channel, I can tell you I have about 5 or 6 people that I'm really close to. 4 of them that I like keep in contact with at least every other day. Like what's going on. And the other day, I was on a messenger with them for at least 4 hours because we were just catching up on so
Yeah,
much stuff
just
that's been going on with us.
I was on the phone with these girls for about 3 hours earlier. We kept saying, "All right, I gotta go," and we still couldn't get off the phone.
Beauty with T
But
says, Rita, you're beautiful. You seem like a wonderful person. I can't wait to see your content.
thank
So if you
you.
guys have not dropped Rita's link, make sure to drop that link for us as well. Um, everyone is saying hello to one another.
Yes, I love it.
Let's
Oh,
see.
I love you too.
Beauty with T says we all got chipped teeth somewhere. No, she didn't.
I've had this chip tooth since I can remember. I think I was probably like 7. I was running. I was a real tomboy. I loved being outside climbing trees, doing what I should have been doing, making mud pies. I was rough. Yeah, I was running, tripped, hit the stairs to the back porch. There went
Oh
that tooth.
Lord.
And I've had, they'll make me a little piece and stuff, but they fake, they be falling out. So I just like, I ain't gonna worry
they
about
just
it.
they
I've
just
been
fall
having
the
this
heck
chip
out.
tooth all my life. I used to hate it. I used to always just cover my smile, but I'm like, that's me. What can I do?
Yeah, and I didn't hate myself to. I dedicated a whole damn channel to this damn tooth. Um, I just thought to myself the easiest way to get over my insecurity about a missing tooth is to throw it on the carpet. You know what I'm saying? Just throw it on the
Yep.
table, let every motherfucker see it, and it's
Hmm.
all good to go. You know, I'm just gonna play it
For
as a
real.
name. That's who I am. And if y'all can't get over the missing tooth, then that's what it
My
is.
chip tooth didn't stop me from getting my Mac on. That's for sure. Shoot.
I'm sure it helped. Hmm.
Maybe.
Don't be biting now.
I won't use them though. I mean, I
Don't-
will if I need to, but I'm
okay.
nice.
All
I
right,
gotta be
Vampira.
nice.
Don't be biting now, boo.
Mm.
Modelo is on deck. Yes, boo. Modelo is on deck. Jackie Huff is in the house. What's up, my sister? What's going on? You here to support the amazing Rita Cruz? We need the links to the guests so we can support them. Girl, who's the mods up in here that's not putting it in? Mods, can y'all put her link in, please?
Tooth,
Rita,
real quick. If I
yeah,
hit this little chat button down here, will I see it on my phone?
you might.
I don't want to disconnect,
Yeah, you might be able to.
because I'm looking up. No, it won't.
It's not coming
I'm
up.
looking at the computer, but
Okay.
and
Mary
that's that
T.
angle, that POV angle. I'm not trying to share with everybody.
What kind of POV angle are we talking about?
Well,
Mary T and family says, Rita, I can relate. I supported people for a long time without content. Then I got so involved with these YouTubers that I had to create something so they could interact with me as
yes, that's
well.
exactly how I feel. Exactly.
Is that Popeyes? Yes, it is Popeyes.
It was Popeyes.
Can you please type something in the chat, Rita Cruz? Oh,
I will try. I'm here not to type today. Come
not
on.
today.
Not today.
Rita, I like your realness. Bustos Bubbles are like, damn. Tooth, when do you get your teeth fixed? We gonna be mad. I know, y'all. I'm gonna lose this fucking
What?
channel. I don't. I have to get it fixed. Look. So the union is fighting for some good benefits for us, so we can get an upgrade on our dental plan. and it's gonna
Mm.
cost me half the cost. You don't think I'm gonna go and get my
Yeah,
toothpicks?
go
Yes,
get
I'm gonna
that
get my
tooth. Go
goddamn
get that
toothpicks.
tooth. Yes.
So I don't know if it's gonna be called the missing tooth anymore. It's just
We're
gonna be
gonna call
called
him the
tooth.
new tooth.
The new tooth mukbanger. It
That
is gonna
new
be
tooth
called a new tooth.
mukbanger.
Yes, it
Let me
is.
try
All
to
right. You
type
know what?
something. I don't know
Let
what y'all
me
want me to type in here. I can't multifunction like that. I don't have a tripod, so I'm holding this phone with my hands now. I'm
let me
trying to
go.
sip.
Let me see if I can get the link.
Let me see if I can type
Oh, of
something
course not,
here.
because there's so many goddamn Rita Cruzes up in here. What the hell?
What? You mean to tell me I ain't the only? I'm the only one. This one right
Nah,
here.
nah, B. You ain't the only one. There's. Oh, here it is. I found you. I had to look for the blue lipstick. There you are.
That's that teal.
Okay. All
I
right.
hope
Here
y'all
it
ain't
is.
disappointed because my little thumbnail, I'm looking fly right there, but
Okay.
this
I was
is
like, look at
mainly
this
me
pretty
right
lady
here.
with her new with her stuff going on.
That's extra line. You got to do that extra line because y'all see I ain't got no lip.
No lips. You gotta plump it up.
Mm-hmm. They crooked. Look, this
No,
one
they
go
ain't
higher.
crooked, girl.
Mm-hmm. This one's
No,
higher.
I can't even tell.
I'm about to go get me some fillers in for Christmas.
I agree
BTA
with
done got
all.
me wanting to go do mine.
Yeah, let's see. Eve Glamdoll says, "I agree. We all got flaws. If we comfy with them, why does it matter? Wear it with confidence." Yeah, that's right. That is right. I just put up the link, y'all. So
Um, Nasty boys. I won't call them nasty boys. His beast stuff.
the nasty
It's
pigs.
the nasty cochinos. The cochinos. It's not whiskey. It's vodka.
It's vodka. Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
cochino.
No, yeah, it's gonna be the new tooth mukbanger, y'all. I can't. The fake
Yes,
tooth muk or the fake tooth. The
that's gonna be veneers, boo. Shit, you
it's
got
gonna be
money in your
it's
mouth.
gonna be something. It's gonna be money in
That's
my
gonna
mouth,
be
y'all.
more than gold nowadays.
Lele and
Shoot.
Jackie are in the house, so Lele's in the house,
Hey,
y'all.
Lele, Jackie. Oh, my loves.
Hey, new tooth. Rita better be drinking some whiskey in that drink. She got that
That's what I
vodka.
said. Mm-mm, I saw that. It's vodka, not whiskey.
All
I
right, so
can't do dark liquors.
I put the
Mm-mm.
link up, y'all. Thank you so much. I stay on YouTube all day and half of the night, and I'm just a supporter. And I think I mentioned this before, that Janet. We appreciate those that are just watchers, because without just the watchers, we wouldn't have those dedicated subscribers to support our channel. You don't have to have content, and in fact, I'll tell you this: the ones that have content right now within their channels that are really striving to meet some numbers, they're not going to always be your number one supporters because they don't have the time, because they're trying to grind. If that makes any sense. So the more folks and subscribers that you have, the more you're going to be pushed to have watch hours. You're not going to have time to commit to your 1,000 subscribers that you have, right? Ideally, you can support about a handful, maybe 10% at the most. But to juggle it, to try to do 10% out of 1,000 people that you're trying to support is still a lot of time if you are a creator. So we appreciate, Janet, those that are not creators, because they're authentic audience members, and they're not looking for anything in return except for a good relationship on TV with all of us. So we appreciate Janet Dunbars of the world, and I'm gonna name it the Janet Dunbars of the world. You'll be coming for my friend's lippy color. Who's don't be coming for my friend's lippy color. That is funny. Same difference. Let's see. Y'all have any questions for my girl here?
Hey, little bit of everything. I just saw her, met her on
Rick's.
Rick's. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Insurance popping. Yeah, my insurance gonna be popping after this union stuff come through, y'all.
Thank you, Jackie Love.
Marcos is putting the idea. What's good? The supporters, fans are the best. They are really here supporting you because they love your content. And yeah, there's nothing in return that you need to do.
Hmm.
You just respect the people that watch you, and you go and you move from there, and you show the love to them. because really, without that general audience, you guys, um, the growth in our channels won't be there. Um, for the most part, a larger percentage of the folks that we're going to be seeing in our as far as our content are not creators. They're watchers, and so you want to really grab that attention. I can't do dark liquor. You can't do dark liquor, Rita.
No, it
Oh,
gives
that's
me
right.
a
You said.
hangover bad.
Oh, I thought it gave you.
Yeah.
It made you feel some type of way.
Yeah, well, but yeah, definitely. But then it ain't worth it because I wake up feeling horrible.
Yeah,
So I'd
that's true. I
rather
guess.
have the clear, have a good time, and still wake up feeling good to keep on going the next day.
Uh,
I can still keep going a little more in the morning when I wake up.
that's it. If you plan on making it out here, you've got to have a fan base. That's so true. You definitely do. Sally Cell says he's gonna go smoke. It's that time. Spark it up, fam. I don't smoke.
Me
I'm a
either.
good boy, Cell. I'm still a good boy. I don't do all of that bad stuff.
Me
My
either,
boy,
too.
you lying?
I'm a good girl. I have my wild days, believe me, too much, way too much. But
What's up, Miss
yeah,
Carter's
no.
Eat? What's going on, my love? How are you? We are just cutting up on this new show called Hollow Hollow. Let me see. Naomi Slot Channel's in the
Naomi,
house.
hi Naomi.
Hello, Toop, and hello to everybody here. Thumbs up, everybody. Okay, I feel left out. I'm gonna pretend my tea is a Long Island iced tea. I know Carter's Eat. It sure is. I didn't reprogram Nightbot earlier, so I forgot to actually just turn off Nightbot because this is a new show. But I'm
I
still the
need
link
my
from
honey to
Nightbot.
make me another drink.
I know. Thank you, Carter's Eat, for sharing the stream. I really, really appreciate it. Rebix is in the house. Kumusta na kapatid, Rebix? Been a long time. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Thank you for sharing the stream out.
Thank you.
So if you guys have not connected to Rita Cruz, I'm going to post this up again. That is her channel. Make sure you guys are checking out her content as well. A newer YouTube creator, but has been in the YouTube um, uh, supporting side for a little over a year. You said, right?
Supporting, yes, sir. Yes, and I'm not gonna promise anything on my channel. I don't know what you may get. You may get me eating and chit chatting. You may just get some, some little footage of my kiddos, just me being me, cutting up sometimes. When I get with the family, I like to drink, so you may see me singing and drinking because I do got some of that on there. But yeah, I just, I don't know. I don't know
Tell
what
me
I'll
about
have. I just need
tell me
kind of
about your
close.
family a little bit, if you're willing to share a little bit of your
Yeah.
family. The other day, I think it was it was Instagram that you had posted that everyone was like singing and you guys were having a
Mhm.
good old time. Um,
Yeah.
so family is very important to you, and you're in Texas, and
Mhm.
Texas Latinos for me. Whenever I connect with Texas Latinos, there is a strong connection to their families. Like literally, they're ride or
Yes.
dies. It's like that here in California, but there's something in Texas when you talk about a Latino family or Mexican family. They're very, very tight knit. Tell me about that when it comes to you. Like, how does that influence you as a person?
Oh man. Our family. My grandmother had 13 kids.
Wow.
Um, our family is one of the biggest families here in our town.
Mm-hmm. Everybody knows each other.
Yes, everybody knows each other around here. Everybody knows the Fernandez family. That's my mother's maiden last name.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so big. I mean, and we're so close. Most of all my family lives here. I have a couple of cousins that live in Houston. I got that live out there. I have some family in Odessa, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
But mainly they're all here in Abilene. Is where I'm at, and we're just we're yes, we are very close. Everybody, we are a wild family. Close. We love to drink. They're all drinkers,
Mm-hmm.
pot smokers. When it comes to family get-togethers, it's a good time.
Yes.
Singing, definitely singing. Playing music. That's That's when we get together for anything. That's what we're going to be doing. Eating,
Just
drinking,
eating, especially, right?
singing, dancing. We dance, my cousin, sister with my aunt. I'll dance with my aunts, my uncles, whatever. And the kids, they better get up and dance too if you want to be in the mix, or else go
That's right.
on somewhere else.
That's right. They gotta
But,
learn. They gotta learn to be part
mm-hmm,
of the family at that point.
yeah. Um,
Eve Glamdoll says with Rita, it doesn't really matter the content. Look, what is it? I can't read that. Either YouTubers, but she wears her heart on her sleeve, and it's never a dull moment in the Cruiser Nation. That's awesome.
girl, you get calling me a
Okay.
nation, girl. Don't
All
get
right.
me a little big headed here. Come on now.
She's trying to be
Cruiser
a Cruiser
neighborhood. Come
Texas. Yeah.
on.
Cruiser community.
Cruiser,
Now
Cruiser Alley, baby. Girl, you.
she's making you big. She
Oh,
blowing you
yeah.
up, boo.
That's good though. I'm
Janet
glad
Dun-
she could believe in me that much.
Janet Dunbar says, I'm handicapped and he gave me something to do. I don't have any family and have met so many dear friends. The first time I seen you was at Virgo Queen Tea. Oh, thank you, Miss Janet Dunbar. And you know what's it's so funny you say this because you really do create a sense of family within YouTube.
Hmm.
And we were having that conversation in somebody's live stream today, and this person was going through something. And I'll just say that I'm not going to mention any names, but you can feel just the presence of people's love for that host that was going live, and you can't help but to support that person and that emotional need that they
Hmm.
have. Um, and people go in there and they prayed for this person, and there's still humanity when it
Yes.
comes to YouTube. And so it keeps me uplifted knowing that there's still some good people out there that'll help somebody as simple as a prayer. The
Hmm.
easiest thing we could do for one another is to pray for one another and in a very positive way. And this person felt better after that live and being able to share what was going on with her. And a lot of people just came together and prayed for her. And so at the end, I think a lot of those prayers were answered. So there is a community out there that cares about each other like
There is.
a family. So I kind of wanted to kind of shout that out. That is very, very true.
That is. I've seen it. I've seen, people coming with heavy hearts and leaving lives feeling better and saying, "Oh my gosh, thank you. I needed that prayer." I've been in lives like that,
Yeah,
especially with Big Got Appetite. We've had full blown cry sessions. I'm sure everybody's crying on their end, and I mean, it's crazy how you would think. Sometimes you think, oh, you can't connect over a screen, over typing, but there's a lot of real connections made.
there are. That's the
Hmm.
beautiful part. That is the beautiful part.
Yeah.
Mary T is asking, can I ask what is your nationality?
Who, me? I'm
Uh huh.
Hispanic. I am Hispanic, Mexican American.
See,
I'm Mexican. Yeah.
Jackie Huff is putting up your link. Carter, did you get
Oh,
that
thank
link?
you.
Oh yeah, everyone's asking what's your nationality. Um,
Mexican. Soy mexicana.
Mexicana. There's never a dull moment
Mexicana
with.
tejana.
Oh, that you know what Tejanas. You have to.
Soy
There is a
tejana.
big difference between a
Hmm.
California Mexican and a Texas Mexican. Huge difference, and there's so much good on both sides. I love my strong Tejanas from Texas. I mean, you guys have a certain swag about y'all too, that um, you cannot deny that my Texas Latinas have a very strong swag about you guys. There's never a dull moment with Rita in the Cruiser Nation, no matter her content like other YouTubers. She wears her heart on her sleeve, and the amount of support she shows everyone makes her so lovable. That is so true.
Thank you guys. That's all I'm here. I mean, I don't know. I just say I'm me. I'm here.
Layla and
I'm
Jackie say, I love your Snapchat when you and your family are all singing.
yeah, we get together. I cannot sing, believe me. I can't. But I love to sing. Drunk or not drunk, I love to sing.
I'll be
Believe
trying
me,
to,
sometimes
girl.
I'll be sounding like a hurt wolf. That just lost his leg, got it caught in that wolf trap, bear trap. But I love to sing music. I surround myself with music. It's been in our family. I have an uncle that plays guitar, one that plays the, what do you call those? That old school thing that you blow into?
Harmonica.
Yeah, he plays that. And my grandpa, they all sing. My mom has a great voice. She loves to sing. All my aunts. So that's always been a thing. I mean, we
Uh-oh,
all like to
is the
sing.
link not working? Shoot. I must be
But
blocked. Don't worry about it. It goes to you missing too. What the hell?
But
Why is
yeah,
it?
don't be surprised. Don't judge me. Don't come for me because I'm not the greatest singer, but I love to sing. Too. Oh my gosh, you sing so
What?
You sing so beautiful. I was
No,
so touched when you were singing that night on your. I was like, oh my goodness, I was
you
blown
know,
away.
fucking sell. Toof, you can sing. No, I can't. I
Yes,
be
he
trying.
can. Don't be
I was
lying.
drunk. Yo, I was drunk
Don't
that
say you
day.
was drunk. Yes, you
I
were, but
wasn't I
still,
drunk?
yeah, you was
That's
drunk
the
and
only
crying.
time I sing. I, I was so drunk.
You one of them drunks that be crying, right? You get all
Yeah.
emotional. That's all right. I'm a happy drunk. I'm a happy drunk. I just want to have a good time and sing and dance.
Let me
I'm a
see
happy
why.
person, anyways, drunk or not.
I can't sing or dance either, but I love it, Marco says.
I can dance a little bit. Not
Oh,
like it. I
I
mean,
used
I
to be
used
able
to
to
be able
dance.
to dance really good, but I haven't danced in a really long time, so I'm a little rusty. But I'll get out there and dance.
You better do it. Do you do any
Girl.
cumbias or anything like that?
Oh yeah, I love the cumbias. I can tell you I like everything. I have a playlist and it's gonna play you everything. I like
All of your
I
music?
like it all. Yeah, there's a little bit of everything in there.
You know what? This Modelo is good, y'all. I don't drink beer,
Is
but
it?
this is actually
I
good.
really need another drink. I'm gonna have to go ask my honey to make one.
You better go get your producer director to get you a drink.
Yes, I got my director too. I gotta tell I'm ready for another one. It might get a
Janet
little
Dunbar
dark over
says
here.
in Texas, the Mexican families stick together. They help each other out. If one
hmm
has it, they all have it.
Hey,
That's
will
true.
you tell Daddy to mix me another drink, please? Yeah.
Tube, it's your show, so we gonna let you lie. Beauty with T, you're so funny.
All right.
Beauty with T says, Toof, it's your show, so we gonna let you lie.
Don't get Go get to lying now.
Jolisa says, I have all kinds of instruments and I just make a lot of noise, but I love music. Come on,
Mhm.
Jolisa, let's go dance some
I
bachata.
used to know how to play the saxophone because I did it when I was in middle school, but it's so crazy. I couldn't probably even tell you how to even work that saxophone now. It was so crazy.
At all?
Yeah, like I couldn't look at a saxophone. I want to know what to do with it now. But
Oh, you
I
know what? I forgot that I have to do
did
your
tell you.
7 card reading right now,
I
huh?
know,
I'm
yes.
gonna do that. Hold on a second. We're gonna get that together. Carter's Reed said she loves Modelo. Hey, Toof and Rita in the chat. What's going on, Miss Tasty Mafia?
What's up? We're just
Car-
here chilling.
Carter's Eat says try to drop one of her videos. Let's see if that works. All right, let me try it that way. Ooh, hold on a second. All right, try this, Carter's Eat. That is
It
a
probably don't
video.
work because I ain't even out there like that.
It does not matter. The link is the link. So my Latina sister, can you make tamales? If so, can we need a video?
Oh, don't put me on blast, Miss Mary T. You know what? That is one thing. I was just on somebody's live. Oh, Laylay's and Jackie's.
Yeah.
That is one thing that I never learned how to cook. My mom never made them. She said she wouldn't
No,
because it's so tasteful.
it is
Um,
testful.
so she just never got into them. So that's one thing I still don't know how to make. And I've helped my sister-in-law, like they make them, my sister-in-laws, but I don't know if my honey don't ask for them. And anyways, he got his sisters making them. He's the baby of the family. I want to let them do it. I ain't gonna get in
See,
that. I'm gonna get
you
in the middle of that.
man, I have to tell you, I didn't learn how to make tamales until I met the Hubs,
Mhm.
And the first time we made it, we were like, "Oh my god, this is time consuming! Like it is so
Yeah.
damn time consuming." And I didn't realize how time consuming. I said, "How hard could it be to put some masa on a fucking thing and roast the meat and all? It's a whole freaking day
It's a
process.
lot. It's a
It's like,
lot.
and
Yeah,
you
my
don't think you
mom
get
was like,
tired."
"I'm not doing it." She would tell my dad, "That's one thing I'm not gonna do. I'll make you anything but tamales." So yeah, I never did learn. And like I said, me and my husband, we've been together 15 years, and not till probably like 5 years after we were together
Yeah.
was when I was like, "Oh, I guess I can try to learn." But I'd see them, and it's an all day thing. I was like, "My mom's right. That is
It's like
not for me."
I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I was like,
All right,
"No."
let me send myself the link so that I can put this together here for the read. So if you guys were not here, this is so funny that you said this because yesterday you said I feel like I've had deja vu, right? Like
Yeah,
right now as I'm freaking doing this,
you
I
have
have the
it.
same feeling of
It's
deja
because
vu.
we're supposed to be exactly where we're at the moment. That's what I've always been told. Like they're
Yes,
in the
yes,
universe.
yes,
That's
yes.
exactly where you're supposed to be
Yes,
at that
yes.
exact moment.
Whenever you feel that moment of I'm in that moment of what
Yeah,
you
like
just
it's
said.
so familiar. Like, oh my gosh, I did
Yeah.
this.
Whenever you
Hmm.
have those moments, and I've had a lot of those lately,
Oh
that
me.
means you're in the right place at the right time. You're supposed
Hmm.
to be there.
Yeah, I've always heard that. Yeah, last
All
night I
right,
was like, oh my gosh, I'm having deja vu. It was so crazy.
yep,
I
it's
haven't had
deja
it in a
vu.
while. Yeah.
Yeah, and when you have it, you have to thank God and say, okay, thank you
Hmm.
because I'm
I'm
supposed to
right
be
where I'm
here.
supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, let me send this
Um,
to myself really quick. Oh no, I have to
my
email it to
hair's flying
myself. Darn
everywhere.
it.
My hair's so thin, and the ceiling fan is even on high, and it's just like blowing my
It's
little
cooling it
hairs
up.
everywhere. I was like, ugh. But I have a bad habit, anyways, of messing with my hair. I don't know why, and I see it on my videos. I'm like, oh, I need to quit doing that. People don't want to see
you
me
like
like.
you trying to look cute and stuff.
Mhm. I do it
Uh,
all the time.
Let me see if I can pull this up. Come on now. Work for me, work for me. This better work for
G
me. What is
Rob,
this?
hi.
What's up, G Rob?
I just seen him on Rick's live too. Let's see
Yeah, he
who
was
else
on
is
Rick's
here.
live. And he was on Marcos's live.
I haven't gone to Marco. I don't know if I'm. Am I subscribed to Marcos? I don't
You're
know
not
if I
subscribed to
am.
Marcos
I
Eats?
will subscribe though because I don't know if I am or not. Let me go up
Who
here and
doesn't
click
know
on him.
Marcos Eats? Everybody knows Marcos Eats.
You know what, Marco? Oh yeah, I had to have on there. Let me try to click on here and get in there. I don't ever use the PC, so I don't even know how to do it. It's different than the phone.
All right, let's see.
I'll
All
get
right.
you Marcos though if I'm not.
I hear echo. Come on.
I
No
know me
echo.
too. Who's
I
that?
think it's
Me?
it's my
That's
thing.
you?
No, it's my thing over here.
Get your shit together. You're the professional here.
I know, right? Let me get the cards here really quick.
Jackie and Lele guarantee me this is all professional.
It ain't that professional if we're having a Modelo on the side. This is a different show. This is Hollow Hollow. It's not Let's Talk About It, but
Oh,
it almost feels like it. So,
nah, don't
guys,
make
I wanted to share with you guys yesterday. I did a Monday a stream called "The Library is Now Open. Reading is Fundamental," and we got people to come in there. They thought I was reading somebody, but I was reading their angel cards. So, yesterday, Rita was like, she was getting mad at Nightbot because Nightbot was choosing who the winner was of the next person that was going to get their reading. So I promised that I was going to do a card reading for her, but I'm going to actually do a larger spread for her. So towards the end of this, we're going to be doing a reading for Miss Rita here. But I wanted to check in with all the people that are here to make sure that I'm saying hello to the people that have come in. But yes, we're gonna do this every Monday now, guys. The hubby said it was okay to do it as long as it's no more than an hour. He's still limiting me, y'all, for an hour.
you get
So
carried away. That's why.
I get carried away. It's a lot of fun to read it. And Marcos was like, it was legit what you said. I said okay, but again, it's for entertainment purposes only, guys. So we're gonna do one for Rita, a 7-card one for Rita today. So let me say
Ooh.
hello to people first. All right, we have Rain is in the house. Hi, sis Rain. It's been a long time. Kumusta na? There's this thing called YouTube where you can learn how to make tamales. No, you didn't.
I ain't trying. If that's for me, I'm not trying. I done tried that. It's good. I'm good. Thank you.
Beauty with T says, Rita, girl, you got that sexy music on your video. You better sexy up that biscuit, girl.
Mm, I think I
And,
could sex up anything. Believe me. I
Same. I
got that
can't make them
gift. I
either.
got
I
that
wish I
gas.
could. I bet you do. What's up, Toof? Hey, Rita.
What is
Followed
my
your channel
drink?
earlier today. Happy I came across you. Have a good night, Rebix. Thanks
Thank
so much for stopping
you.
by, Rebix. Would you ever do a cooking video? And if so, what would you make?
Who me? I don't know. I don't honestly. I really don't cook a lot. Not like I used to. My kids are so picky. I literally there's times I've made two different meals, one for myself and my husband, and for the kids. Um, I don't know. Enchiladas is my go-to. Like,
Your go-to?
yes, the kids love it. That's something that's always a hit with
Is it?
my
What do you
kids, with
use?
my
Is it ground?
families, everybody.
Is it ground beef that you use? Is it
Hmm.
chicken that you use?
Ground beef, yeah, ground beef. Um, I don't know if I posted some pictures on my YouTube channel. I didn't do one, but I would like to do a video, but like I said, it's just I guess I need to dedicate myself a little more to
Yeah.
it, really dedicate myself, but it just seems to me like a lot of work. Like that's
All
just
right.
being real. Because I don't have it down to do the editing and stuff. I want it to look presentable, like what I see. I enjoy it. I like a good intro. I like to see, the little boing doings that you do. Those little. I want some of those in there. And I'm barely trying to figure it out, and it's very time consuming.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
The editing
yeah,
part
it's
is
like
time
yes,
consuming.
it is. That little video, I did a little video, and it was a yeah, to me, it's just mediocre. But of the parade, and it took me like 4 hours, and I
To
didn't
edit
do
it,
much. Yeah,
you'll get used
so
to
I'm
it.
like,
You'll get used to it.
I
Trust
don't
me.
know if I
As
want
as you
to.
move forward, you'll learn all the shortcuts and stuff. Like, can I get my own editor?
I wish
Um,
I could get somebody that knew and be right here and be like, do this, do that, because I'm a
yeah,
visual learner. So when I'm
right.
trying to figure it out myself, I get frustrated. I'm like, God dang it. I'll be getting
Sally
very
Cell
upset.
said he just finished a bowl of nilaga. Nilaga is a beef soup, a Filipino beef soup.
Ooh, that
Oh
sounds
my
good.
god, it's like
I
caldo
want
de
to
res.
try different foods. Here, I swear there is nothing like there's a Vietnamese restaurant that just opened up, so I want to go try it.
Oh
But it
yeah,
just opened. I haven't heard anything about it, but we don't have much of it. We have Chinese restaurants, but believe me, they're not.
they're not
I
good.
don't know. They're not like authentic. I want something authentic. Our
Yeah.
Mexican restaurants around here stay authentic. I mean, they're all right, but they're not serving up. I've never even heard of the. I've been seeing a lot that birria.
Yeah, the
Oh my
goat.
gosh, I never even seen that. We don't have nothing like that here.
That is so weird. How
And
many
I'm
people
like,
are in
oh
your
my
town?
God, I don't know. And not enough because I know half the
My town has about almost three hundred
I
thousand
couldn't even
people.
tell
Oh
you.
no, 200,000.
I
I
don't
think it's
even
over
know.
200. No, it's three
I
hundred
don't
now.
be keeping up with that. I just know I don't have a Facebook and I don't have many. So I've just got that Instagram because for networking here. And when I used to have the Instagram, it was whack. Now it's lit,
Yeah, because
but
you
it
you've
is
met so
good
many other
for
creators.
yeah, it's good for networking definitely. But yeah, it's like I sure don't want. I'll be having people pop up from my town. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. Like I don't not even want none of my town drama. I don't have Facebook because of that.
Yeah,
People are like, oh, you should get it for the family. No, if I see my family, I'll go see them. They've got my number.
and
They can
that's
call
it.
me. I
That's
don't
it.
need all that extra drama. So
See,
I have Snapchat. I like my Snapchat, but it's very limited to
Blue
who
Smoke
I have
says
on there.
hello. You're not trying to put everything on there, huh?
Mm-mm.
Marcos is the best dancer and singer on YouTube. Look at that. Come on, Marcos.
No.
MRTV girl Tooth had me waiting for something totally different.
What was you
Right.
expected, boo?
Oh, I just had some idea. A cooking channel called Cooking Academy. I need somebody to hook that right on up. I'll be sitting here ready to watch. Won't you cook, boo? Thank you,
Yeah,
Janet. We'll see you in a bit. But doing, yeah, all those little noises I'll be doing on my thing.
I love them. Oh, is that doing, doing, doing? Yeah, you would use that.
Let's see, Jackie. Yeah, Patang, patang, patang. Jackie Huff says, "Sorry, Rita. Brother Tooth is only professional on Thursdays and Sundays.
Oh,
Sometimes
now
on
you
some,
tell me.
yeah,
She
sometimes
was
on a
selling it.
Monday. Yeah,
She was
sometimes on a
selling it.
Monday. Rita, you may as well go fix this drink because they obviously had fell asleep or forgot all about
I
your
know.
request."
What the heck? This is. I'm already getting. I do need to get up.
All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to spread the cards out for you.
Okay,
We will get going, guys, on the card spread
girl,
here.
go have Daddy make me the drink. Hurry!
They
He
said
said
no.
he's waiting. He said he's gonna get it. So just do it, please. Thank you.
Oh, oh, this one came out a couple times. Xana, Grace, and Antoinette. Yvonne came out. Yvonne came out yesterday too. And this is the seventh card. Oh my god, the seventh card is awesome. All right. You guys are probably wondering what the hell is Tooth doing? What is all this angel card spread? So let's get to going here on the seven card spread, guys. So the seventh card spread is about abundance. So I want to see where abundance is coming from, where there may be issues on abundance. So the questions such as, where will my money come in? Will I make more money soon? Or what can I do to make more money? Just abundance in general, right?
Hmm.
And so the first card, which is this top card up here, is related to what you learned about money as a child. So it's going to speak to to you as what you thought money was. Um, so I don't know what that really means related to that question, but it's the
You better
Layla
work for
card.
it. That's what
I
I
know.
learned.
Okay, if you knew if that was the case, then that's what it's saying to you. This is the Layla card. The Layla card says, "Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective." So, in your childhood, you may not had a positive experience with money, and so you've had to really dig deep into finding out what money um, was about to you as a child. That you really had to work hard to get the money. It's not like it just
Hmm.
came and grew on trees for you.
Yeah.
And it's saying that you're at that time when you were a child that your life was really noisy, and you kind of needed to escape into a place of natural tranquility. Um, let's see. It's saying that at that time when you were a child that you had to start to notice your thoughts and feelings, perhaps write them down after a time. Speak to the nature angels that are surrounding you. Ask them to clear your body and aura of any stress that you have absorbed. Then meditate and pray for your desires and intentions. Prayers are amplified by the power of nature, and you will feel very refreshed when you return home. So that is the one on the question related to what you thought about money when you were a child. So that's the first card. The second card relates to your current beliefs about money. So this is interesting. So your current beliefs about money is an angel card called Oceana. And Oceana says, take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So I think this card is saying that true to what you just said, like you really have to work for what you're gonna get. You're gonna get what you work for. So dive right in. There's no need for more research or time. You can trust your feelings on this one. I will guide you through the actions that are necessary considering the circumstances. Your main concern is to avoid procrastination at all costs.
I'm a
Your
big
main
procrastinator.
are you
Yes, procrastinator all the way.
Your main concern is to avoid procrastination. Break the situation down into small steps so that you don't become overwhelmed. Then take those steps in regular intervals. You already know what to do about the situation. You have made up your mind to take action. I'm here to validate your decision is on the path of light. Although there might be some temporary hard work or emotional turmoil, this will soon be replaced by a lightness of spirit akin to gently floating on a summer breeze. So that's is what you're feeling, and that's the card that's coming out
Mhm.
in regards to your feeling about money right now. The next card talks about your blockage to abundance. So there's things in your life right now that you're blocking those blessings to come to you, and this is the card that's going to help you relieve that. And the Indriel card, and the Indriel card speaks to an angel that says that you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. Yes, you are a light worker. I don't know why I see that you are. Because just the way that you interact with all of us, you do have that lightness about you. As such as you have always had a burning desire to make the world a better place, it is a deep calling that is beyond time and space. You're often called into service during ordinary circumstances, such as when you're shopping for grocery and someone needs your help. Right now, your life's mission is expanding so that you can reach even more people. Isn't that crazy? You started your channel and now you're reaching more people. This will require you to make some life changes that you will learn about through your inner guidance. You are deeply sensitive to others' emotions. Yeah, you are, because you saw my ass crying and you was feeling for me. And it is important for you to clear yourself regularly, especially by after helping someone. You can call upon Archangel Michael, your other guardian angels, and me to clear your toxins of cords that have resulted from your helpful efforts. You are an earth angel and we are happy to assist you in all ways. Just ask. So this is the card that this is the angel you need to go to whenever you feel like you're blocking your blessings or you feel like blessings are being blocked in your life. All right, so we're gonna go to number 4. The number 4 card is Angel's Guidance About Abundance. Now, this card kept on coming out yesterday. It's funny that it came back out again. This is the Xana card. And it says, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. And this is a card that I read for Jackie, too. Jackie felt like it was a good reading for her as well. But no matter what has happened in your past, your present, and future, you are now safely protected by angels, helping you to heal from past upsets or trauma. I am helping to heal your heart of worry or fear. I'm here to help you release any self sabotaging thoughts or behavior. I'm here, in other words, to help you enjoy a renewed sense of safety and peace of mind. The other angels and I stand guard around you, your home, your family, your vehicles, and your workplace. You can rest assured that no lower energies can permeate our protective field. We only allow the energy of love to enter whenever you or your loved ones reside. All expressions of fear are transmitted back to the field of illusions from whence they came. God and the angels ask that you relax and enjoy yourself, for your happiness brings a smile to heaven. Look at that. I can't even show it. So that's Xana. That is what
I
the
have a
angels.
tendency to be a very self-sabotager.
You
I
do?
don't, yeah, I do. Like, I know, I just do for some reason. I don't know. It's like when I have good things, sometimes I just feel like maybe I don't deserve them and I end up
It's
being
it's
self-sabotage.
that not
Thank you.
I think I hear you where you're coming from, where you feel like I'm just gonna spoil this
I'm
because
not deserving of
you're
it.
not
And I
deserving of it.
do it like not consciously doing it. You know what I like before you know it, I've already done something
Nah,
just without thinking about it and I end
right.
up, self-sabotaging myself.
Yeah, I hear you. I used to do the same thing all the time. All the time. Grace and Antoinette, that card. Raf's Kitchen's in the house. What's up, Raf? Rissa's Mukbang. What's going on, Rissa? This is Rita Cruz.
Salute.
Salud.
That one's good. Good, good, good.
And this is card number 5. And card number 5 says, your next best step to take. So this is the angel that's going to guide you to the next best step to take. And this is Grace and Antoinette to help people heal the situation. We see the other person's point of view with compassion. Isn't that funny that you just said that? Because now this card is telling you be compassionate about yourself. Like, give yourself the credit that you deserve. There's a misunderstanding has occurred because of judgments about the other person's motives and character. To heal the situation, the judgments need to be released. Instead of seeing someone as good or bad, have compassion and know that everyone is doing the best they can. Instead of praying, let's see, instead of pitying someone, see that person's inner strength and godliness. In that way, you can encourage divine light to be expressed within the other person and yourself. You're projecting something from your own shadow side into the other person. So this situation is an opportunity for you to clear away an ego issue. Simply affirm, I'm willing to release the past of me that is irritated when I think of you. We angels are helping to heal the situation miraculously so that everyone will forgive and forget judgments and act responsibly. Compassion is the key. Mm. You have to be
Strong.
compassionate with yourself
I find it easier to be more compassionate to others than myself.
than yourself. But what you
Hmm.
give others, you give
Always.
yourself. Did you ever realize that? What you give others, you actually give to yourself?
I think, yeah, but I feel like I don't really just accept it.
Yeah, you
I
have to
don't
accept
allow
it.
myself to accept it.
Girl, you better love yourself. You
Like,
better
it's
love
so crazy.
yourself.
Like, I do, but then there's just some insecurities about just because I know, I know me, and like, I don't know, there's just hardships that I've been through that sometimes I just feel like haven't always been a really good person, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just struggle with that sometimes.
And that's the forgiveness part of that, right? Being compassionate to yourself, forgiving
I can
yourself
forgive
for,
others more
but
easily
then
than
forgiving
forgiving
yourself.
my own self.
I get it.
Yeah.
I know how hard that could be. Hey, Miss Doreen, what's going on, Miss Doreen? How are you? Rissa's Mukbang is still in the house. So I'm doing a little reading, guys, just wrapping up a 7 card reading for Miss Rita Cruz here. The sixth card here is what to expect after you take this step. So, after you take the step of offering compassion for yourself, this is what the next step is. And this is funny because Yvonne came out yesterday too. And I don't know if this is fits your what's going on with you, but this might be something that you may be looking at. Is do you have any animals?
Yes, I do. I
Animals
have
res-
a lot. I have a lot. Not a
See,
lot.
it says you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth are in heaven and watched over by angels. So animals respond to your kind and gentle ways. You have a special understanding of them. You can relate to the innocence and trusting nature of animals, and you feel a call to help them. I'm one of your guardian angels, and I'm here to tell you of the beautiful ripple effect that your relationship with animals has created. Your love of animals has also forged a deep bond and appreciation with you and nature and the nature angels. Weird because the nature angel came out earlier. All of the animals whom you've ever loved continue to be with you like guardian angels. Your love for them keeps these animals at your side forever. Your pets in heaven are happy, spiritually healthy, and playful and affectionate. Your pets on earth are surrounded by angels who bestow miracles upon you and them. In many ways, the animals act as angels for you and your loved ones. You are someone who truly appreciates the angelic qualities of animals. You are able to communicate wordlessly with these wondrous creatures, and your special bond with the animal kingdom is opening new doors for you right now.
Oh,
Do you have any
I
animals that have
do.
passed?
I do. I have a dog. His name was Brownie. Oh my gosh, he was the best dog. He was just so crazy and wild. He was a three-legged dog. He loved the streets. He just showed up
Yeah.
to our house one time. We had this a German Shepherd, or no, not a German Shepherd. It was a, oh my gosh, Doberman.
Yeah.
And he knocked her up and ruined her. My mom was so upset. So she had a bunch of little mutts, but he never left. And the dog pound would chase him. Well, he ended up getting hit one day by a car in front of our
Oh.
house, and he lost his leg over
Oh
it. And
shoot.
yeah, he stayed with us till he was old and passed. And then we had a cat, Rufus, and I had that cat since he was,
Rufus.
yes, we named
Oh
him
my god, I
Rufus.
love that name.
And he died too in his sleep. Those are two pets that I had, you know, being little that were, I love them. I really did. I dealt with sexual abuse for a long
Hmm.
time as a child. So those animals to me were
They were your protection.
innocent. They were my,
Yeah.
yeah, they were
Yeah.
my sanctuary.
Yeah, that's your sanctuary. And that's so funny that card came out because I at first I laughed at it and said, "Why would this freaking card come out?" But
But
now it
I
makes so
do
much
have pets. I have
and
now. I have dogs, cats, turtles. My daughter's got a hedgehog, a snake.
I
We
mean,
got a
but
little bit of everything around here.
I think that card just coming out reinforces for you that those the pets that you have are angels on the other side that are still with you,
Yeah. And
because they kind of understand being part of that side of the spiritual world is that they still need to protect the people that they were with, the energy that they were
yeah,
with here.
it's crazy because, you know, being a kid, you have no one to talk to. Or I was like, those were secrets that I kept to myself
Yeah,
that you know, I didn't let out till I could say maybe 5 years ago that I finally really let go
yeah,
of those that baggage. And I think
yeah.
that's where a lot of my self sabotage comes from,
Right.
was that because I didn't know how to be open. I held a lot in
Yeah,
because that's how I grew up, was holding
yeah.
all that stuff in.
Holding
But
on to
yeah,
a
my
secret, right?
hmm
You're like you're holding
yeah,
on to something
and
secret.
it was self sabotaging me in a lot of ways, you know.
Hmm.
But yeah, those pets were they were there to comfort me, to listen to me,
Yeah,
and it's crazy to know that
and they still are.
they
Believe it
still
or not,
do.
they're still part of your energy, here on the physical world, and they're on the other side being your guardian angels. Believe it or not.
Yeah,
So I'm glad that that came
I
out.
gotta drink.
G Rob says, "Oh,
You're
Jaleesa,
gonna
my
have
heart
me
goes
like
out to you."
you tearing up on here.
Don't have me crying. Don't get me to start now.
Don't get me
Tris-
started.
Tristan Bell is in the house. All right, let's go to the last card here. The last card actually signifies, um, how to keep abundance flowing in your life. And I love the fact that an archangel came out. So, those archangels are the strongest angels, when it comes to angelic form. So, Archangel, I forgot who came out last night. Archangel, which
Michael.
Archangel? It was Michael, huh?
Hmm.
So, Gabriel's out now. So, this is a really cool one because I think I've only seen this a couple times pop out of this deck for somebody. So, let me. All right, here it is. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Oh, shit. I am with you as one of your guardian angels. You may wonder why an archangel is with you. I help many people simultaneously, and you are among them. I help those whose life purpose is in the arts and communications. I will help you polish and trust in your natural talents. Then I'll open doors for you to express those talents in a way that will help others. What I need from you in return is honesty and cooperation. Tell me about your fears, your hopes, and your confusion, your insecurities, and your dreams. Isn't that crazy? Ask me
Yes.
to
Oh my
ask
gosh.
me to ask me to help you, and then please walk through the doors of opportunity that I open for you. I am on your side completely. My function is to be your couch as such, oh, your coach, sorry, your coach, and as such I may prod you along. Please know that I'm only pushing you because I know that you need a little boost from above.
Wow.
What a great
Wow,
final
that's a
card.
great card. Yes.
So I encourage you to
Mm.
look at this final card that actually wraps up the whole reading about, all the other angels are important in your path, right? But this one
That one's
this is the one that's your leading one that I think you really need to take heed on, especially when, it talked a little bit about, I need you return. What I need from you in return is honesty and cooperation. Tell me about your fears, your hopes, your confusion, your insecurities, and your dreams. It's like that spoke to me,
yeah,
and
that's like right there, spot on.
that is spot on to what's going on with your life as far as, opening up. So let me first say thank you for allowing me to do the reading. Again,
Thank
it's for
you.
entertainment
Yeah.
purposes only, guys. Um, wherever it fits in your life, it fits. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But I've been happy to be able to do these kind of things for people when we're looking at. I'm gonna turn that one off. When we're looking to, look inwards as far as what's going on with ourselves in our soul, sometimes we need some guidance, and this could be speaking to you, and this could not be. So it's really up to you where you go with it. I do it for entertainment. It's a lot of fun. So all those cards, they speak to you, okay?
Yes. Man, yeah.
Good. Good,
Wow,
good,
that's
good. Because
amazing.
yesterday she was cussing out Nightbot yesterday, y'all, and
I
she
was
was
like,
like,
Nightbot, this is fixed. This is rigged. I've been here since the chat started. I was involved. You kept saying keep chatting, be involved. And Nightbot's gonna. I was like, ooh, Nightbot. But it was because tonight was my night. That's
MRTV
why.
says, "Oh shoot, I'm crying." MRTV girl, don't get to cry now.
Girl, I know I was that teary because that was
Bonnie Cali girl says that was awesome.
yes, it
My
was.
I'm back. My phone went out on me. So neat had me in tears over her. Oh, look at that girl. You having tears?
Oh,
What you doing, Angelo? Nothing. I just finished doing a reading, Miss Newtons, for our sister here, Rita Cruz. Does anyone have any questions for Miss Rita Cruz? I can't believe an hour and 20 minutes has gone by already. I don't want to
I
keep you too
know.
long. It's already getting to that 10:19 hour, so we'll keep it another 10 more minutes for you, sis. Anybody have any questions for Miss Rita Cruz as she downs her drink, and
I know. Look,
I down my Modelo with you?
it's just coming down real good. Good, good.
One thing I wanted to touch on, I wanted to ask, um, as far as the story you kind of mentioned earlier, I'm just going to touch a little bit about it.
Hmm.
Um, Regarding sexual abuse, a
Yeah.
lot of us go through traumatic events, and sometimes we carry those childhood traumas along into our adulthood life, and sometimes we as kids don't have that control, right? We don't have
Yeah.
that control when we're children. And oftentimes we carry that secret, we carry that heavy load about what's going on, what's happened to us in our childhood. So I wanted to also share with you that I've been in a situation where I was sexually molested um, when I was a young kid. So I remember feeling like I did something bad, you know,
Hmm.
and I carried that for a very long time up until college, and I finally realized I have no control over this anymore.
Yeah.
But I had to go to therapy and talk to a therapist about unpacking some of that trauma that we go through. And you mentioned just now
Yeah.
that 5 years ago you went to get that help and to
Hmm.
really release that. How was that experience for you?
It was. It was really hard, but it was so relieving, and it cleared up a lot of my my the way I would behave. I didn't know why, but it gave me so much clarity as to um it was like I was so used to it. It was like I had built this
Wall.
wall, and it was just this self-sabotaging. I would not allow anybody in fully. I wouldn't open up fully. I
Mm-hmm.
always, it really helped me. It really opened me up to really understand why I behaved the way I
Yeah.
did, why I was doing the things that I did. And it helped me understand that. And just talking about it was really hard
Yeah.
to say it out loud to somebody else and to share that with my husband,
Right.
to tell him these, because it was ultimately affecting our marriage, our
Mm-hmm.
communication. So I definitely had to do it because I was like, we we can make it work. We want to make it work, but
But
I
you have to be
just
as
didn't.
open. You have
Yeah,
to be
I
so
just
open
was
about
so
those things.
closed
Mm-hmm.
about a lot of it that I didn't know how to speak about it or want to speak about it. I felt like
Yeah.
it was something that I should be ashamed of, that I was embarrassed of, and all those things. I always kept, and it happened from like the earliest I can remember. If I was three, maybe, and it happened for years from the same person, a family member, until probably till I was like 12 years old.
Wow.
Um, that happened, and I never did say anything because I was. My dad was a very strict man. He was his form of punishment was abuse. We
Right.
So I already had that fear, and this family member always made reminded me of that, how my dad was, and made it seem like if,
Like you
yeah,
were the one that's gonna get
like
in trouble.
if we found out, ooh, so I was so scared. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't say anything, I never did. And I, I've opened up about it, and it's still easier for me to talk to other people, but for me to have, I still haven't been able to sit down with my mom
Yeah.
to tell her. I I don't think I could, because I don't want her to feel that she failed me
Yeah.
or that it was her fault, because I know my mom, and she would carry that blame and put it on
Yeah.
her, because that's just how she is.
Yeah.
She would say I wasn't there, because my mom was a hard worker. She worked always.
Yeah.
And so I think she would say it happened because I wasn't around.
Right.
And I sure
And it
don't
had
ever
nothing to
want
do.
her to.
It had
Yeah,
nothing to do with her. I
nothing to
just
do with her.
it was the circumstances that were dealt at the
Hmm.
time, and it's hard to try to convince someone because if you already know your parent and how they're going to
Yeah,
react, it's hard not to do that. But at the same time, part of your healing process, I think, is to communicate that
yeah,
um, as well, because I think I'm feeling like there's still a little bit of um, tension about that you still haven't released
yeah. It is, and that I
relation
think
to your
that
mom.
really, honestly, is the last step to it,
Step.
is to tell
Yeah.
her, to
Mm-hmm.
let her know. And that's where I think where that reading came about, being honest with my
Yes.
feelings. I think that's what I got from it. Like that
Yeah.
is where I need that's where I need to be honest and with that person, and she's the most important person. And
Yeah.
I think that's where it starts,
Yeah.
and I have not been I've been shying away from it for a while, and
I
it's
think
still,
I think it's your time when it's your time. If anything, if the cards are telling you and your spirit is telling you that, just gather that strength to be able to do it, and you'll find some recovery in that. You'll find some. Um, you'll start to feel free from that of that guilt of
mhm.
not telling her because once it comes out, it comes out.
Yeah,
And you have to almost think about it. Say, I have no control over the way my mom's going to react to what I'm going to say, but I also have to say it so I can liberate my heart. I have to free my heart
yeah,
from this pain, but I also have to let her know that. But also precursing her and say, Mom, what I'm going to tell you, please don't put blame on anybody. Like
especially
don't blame
herself.
yourself, especially yourself. This is a situation that was out of your control, and you kind of just let her know from that perspective and see what she says.
Yeah,
But everything
yeah,
has to be the right moment.
yeah, it does. It really does. And it really just comes down to me and my own fears, and just really not wanting to see my mom be hurt. My mom, and she's been through a lot, and
Mm-hmm.
she carries a lot of resentment towards herself, because when my mom and dad, they had separated and divorced,
Mm-hmm.
my mom, was probably in like 37, maybe 36, and when they divorced. So she kind of just went on a party thing, and kind of left us just kind of, hey, here's some money, I'm gone for the weekend, and just did her own thing. And we were young, I didn't really care. I enjoyed it. I was like, heck yeah, we got some money, we were partying. I'd call the friends, be like,
Yeah,
hey, my mom's not going to be here. And I didn't see it as, oh, she abandoned us or whatever. But my brother and my younger sister, now as adults, like, they've
they deal with
told her,
that.
like, yeah, they've told her, like, you left us, you didn't care about us. So when they've said those things to my mom's like, she feels still to this day like she owes them, like she has to make it up, and she's
Yeah,
always constantly trying to do whatever she can, if it's financially or just giving them a place to live, still go back to your house, being grown adults and saying, oh,
mm-hmm.
you can live here with me.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my car, buying vehicles for them.
Yeah.
They've used that, like, you owe me this, you should give me this.
Oh, now
And
that's
I've
evil.
seen that. Yeah, it is. And you know I've seen her just take it and be like, they're right, I did that. and I don't think it's right. My
That's
siblings,
not right.
everybody's different, but she just accepts it and says, yeah, because I did wrong.
Yeah.
So with me knowing this about my mom, I know that she would take it as
I
it's
mean,
my
this
fault.
is a different level. I mean, now we're talking about something that's even more traumatic for a child, not just being left alone or, just not being left at home by themselves to fend for themselves. Now we're talking something on a different level that's more intense.
Hmm.
And the guilt that she will have for that is going to be greater. Now that you're telling me
Yeah,
about just
that's
the
why.
aban-
That's
just about
why
the
it happened.
abandonment side of what
Hmm.
they felt.
Definitely. So I would. I know that she'd be like, "This is from my actions, from me not being a good mother." She starts blaming herself and thinking, "I wasn't a good mother. I wasn't around. I didn't raise y'all like I should have." You know. But like I
But
said, I don't ever see it that way. I always just saw it that my mom did what she had. She worked a lot. She did what she had to do to give us what we needed.
yeah.
My older sister did do a lot of the mom duties with us,
Mm-hmm.
but she worked. She was
Yeah.
working,
Yeah.
you know. And when she wasn't working, well, then she was like, "It's the weekend. I'm going out." But like, I mean, I don't know. All of us are different, and to
Yeah.
me, it didn't. That I didn't see it as her abandoning me, because at that time I was young. I was like 13, but I was smoking weed. I was drinking if I could. So it was just
Yeah. You were
like, to me, I
partying.
didn't
You
see it
were
that way.
right.
My younger
Right.
brother and my younger sister, they did it.
They
They saw
did.
it a different way,
Yeah.
as to she didn't care about me. She left us. That
I don't
was
want to
more
miss out.
important.
I don't want to miss out on
So,
some of these chats that are going on here.
uh,
Mary, I know that Beauty with T had some questions, but let me make sure Mary T,
okay.
yes, too, and that's something YT has done for me. Just listening to people's life stories and words of encouragement has helped me deal with lots of things. Your channels are truly a blessing to others. Thank you for saying that. It's
Yes.
true. I learned from other creators. I learned from other people too. Oh, Rita, don't cry. Beauty with T does have a question. Are you overprotective of your children because of your experiences? This has always been a struggle of mine. Are you overprotective of your kids now?
Oh yeah. I always was, and still, I that now they go and spend the night a little bit more. But believe me, I had always, and then I have girls, so I've always told them, I don't care who it is, even my brother. I only have one brother that I
Right.
was raised with. I mean, you don't tickle, you don't play, you don't sit on no one's lap, you don't. No, it's a no. I don't care
Inappropriate.
who it is,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
family or not. And I kind of probably scare them, but I was like, no, there's no spend the night, nothing like
Yeah.
that,
So I can see why. I
because
could totally see that, especially when you have had that experience before.
yeah,
Jaleesa said, "Rita, you're not alone. So many of us have been sexually abused. Oh my gosh, we are really getting into this topic. Rita is speaking the truth. I'm honest about my life experiences. I find that I don't need validation from anyone else. I can be free and best not myself. I'll beat myself up because it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
yeah,
It's an amazing revelation. That's true. Once you understand that it's not your
yeah.
fault." Claudia C, what's going on, my love? Another Texan is in the
Oh, my
house.
Claudia love.
Hello, handsome
I'm
too,
glad
and
you
Rita
made it.
Hermosa. So happy to see you. Julissa said she will be hurt, but will understand. My mom felt hurt when I finally told her. Mary T says, Rita, I'm really feeling you right now. My prayers go out to you for strength and understanding. You see how beautiful
Thank
the
you.
community
Thank
is.
you.
You're just as beautiful as people are giving you the beauty. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
what you put out in the chat whenever you're on the audience side of things, they're returning it back to you. It's so true. Beauty
Thank
with T
you.
says, when you open your mess, it does help people get closure, but apologize. Ask God to forgive you and understand with that forgiveness, the past is over. We should never allow our past to dictate our future. Amen. Amen.
Amen to that. That's the truth.
What's up, Tammy? What's going on, my love? Tammy was cutting up yesterday too. She was fighting night, but she was wanting to fight Nightbot too last night, y'all. Claudius, oh, I love you both. Mujer, my prayers and heart are with you.
Oh, thank
Thank you for sharing
you.
that
That's my
story. I know it's not
Claudia.
easy, but I think part of another part that I love about YouTube is that ability to be human, right? And I
Hmm.
mention that all the time, where we share human experiences because we are human beings. And I love that this platform and my channel, where folks have talked about things like mental illness that they've dealt with,
Depression.
abuse,
It came.
depression, all of those things
I
are all
dealt with
tied
that.
together. When you are going through something and you're traumatized as a young person or a child, that carries with you for a very long time.
Hmm.
There's repercussions if those things are not healed, just like depression,
Exactly.
those kind of things. So, what did a little bit of Jaleesa say? In the same, I'm the same. I don't let my kids sleep over no one's house, not
Mm-mm.
friends or family.
Yeah. It's so crazy. Like I used to think like, why me? Because the continuous happened with that one family member. That was like the continuous, but I had other times that it happened with other people that did it to me, and I just was like, why me? Like, out of all these kids, what is it about me?
Right,
Is that like, I just didn't know what it was. What was I doing? How was I acting? Was I saying something? Was it something I did
right,
to draw this
right.
towards me? That was,
And then we don't look at the perpetrator as the one that was giving,
yeah.
the one that's actually taking the action. Um, it, you know, it's hard not to, as a kid, not to think about that as I'm the negative one.
Hmm.
So um, Beauty with T says, Rita, thank you for being open and honest. You're an amazing, strong woman, and your testimony is definitely someone's help. You're amazing, girl. Oh, I totally
Thank
agree.
you.
I
Thank
totally
you.
agree. Totally agree. Well, I
Yeah.
wanted to end this off on a lighter note, guys. But I want to say thank you, Rita, for sharing your time here with on the Hollow Hollow show. Even though we
Thank
didn't have
you
three
for having
people,
me. It's been such an honor to be here. Like, I was like, that's why I told you, I ain't no YouTuber. What you want me on here for? Like, come on, there's
you are
plenty of people out
officially
here.
you're officially a
You don't
YouTuber
want this.
now. You don't want this, but you're officially a YouTuber now. I mean, you started having subscribers. You are a creator now. So I appreciate you getting on the live with me. An hour and 30 minutes, an amazing session that we had,
Yes, it was
cutting up,
great.
getting to know one another. You feel comfortable now after a few shots and a few drinks.
Yeah, I feel good. I've been feeling good, good. You see
Well,
it?
we'll
I
bring,
done cried a little bit.
but we all do, right? My ass. If I'm real drunk, I'm gonna be crying too. And luckily, this ain't hitting me as much as of vodka would or
Right?
rum would. But I thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for being part of the show. And I know a lot of folks in here as well are appreciative of you being open and honest and sharing your story. And see how comfortable it was? It wasn't too
It
bad.
was. It wasn't too bad. I was a little nervous. I had talked to Evie and I was like, "Oh, I'm a little nervous." She's like, "No, girl, you got this. You're just gonna be you." I'm like, "I know, but I still just feel a little nervous." I'm like, I think people see my little thumbnail, my little gadget. They be like, "Ooh, she
Mm-hmm.
gonna be." It's like, it's just me. Look, I'm just me. I'm gonna be out there. I mean, and that is me.
Yeah, that is
This is
you.
what you see is what you get, kind of,
Absolutely. Let me
And I was
let
like,
me make
well,
sure. Beauty with T says, "Oh, girl, I feel the same way. Out of everybody in my family, why me? Go, you're not alone with this battle. I'm so glad you made it through." My
yes, I
boy,
am
my boy Sally Cell says,
too.
"Thanks for sharing, y'all. We are each other's strength through strength. There are yeah, we are each other's strength. There are victories. Absolutely, I agree." Jaleesa says, "Family was who took advantage of me, so I don't trust when it comes to my kids." And no, Rita,
Hmm.
it wasn't your fault. You were a little girl. Absolutely, no way.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I know that now, but for the longest time, I always just thought I was like that. That's all I was good for. I had very low self-worth for a long
Yeah,
time
yeah,
being younger. And then it made it harder because as growing up as a teen, I felt that sex, being, wild with the boy, like that was something I needed to do to get
yeah.
attention. Like,
Right.
And so I made a lot of bad decisions. And
Mm-hmm.
being young, I was a
Yeah.
little on the faster side, like, and that's never good for a young girl. It
Right.
gives you a
Right.
bad rep. And
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it that way. Now that I'm older, like, oh, I wasn't a little hoochie mama that, though they're just trying a little too hard,
Yeah.
because it was like
But you have
I
gone.
didn't
Imagine you've
know.
gone through a traumatic experience as a child,
Hmm.
and to have to step away from that and try to
Yeah.
build it on an acceptance kind of level. That was the way to kind of do it. And
Hmm.
so that's hard to deal with. That's
Yeah.
hard to deal with. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it's so crazy though. It really is how your mind is how your mind starts to change. It thinks in a different way when
Mm-hmm.
you dealt with that. Because I know I don't know, like I just it was just different than anybody else, the way I thought of or saw things. You know.
But now
But
you a
I'm a
woman now.
woman
Like you.
now, yes, and I I can say I used to hate it. I used to be like, no, but now after everything I've been through, I've been through a lot of other things besides just that hardships, but it's made me who I am.
Yep.
Um,
And that we can't take away. You
that you
know,
can't
this is
take
who
away,
you
and
are
I
today.
wouldn't
Yeah.
want to take it. I used to say, oh, I wish that never happened, but it's made me who I am now.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to
It's built
appreciate
the
that.
woman that I am. I'm not perfect. Um, I fall every day, but at least I have a little bit more wisdom to know, you know, to know better, and to be
Mm-hmm.
more open to other people. And
Yeah.
who knows? Nobody knows what other people's gone through, or how low they
Absolutely.
are, or where they are in
Yep.
life. So it's always good to just really open up and know people before just passing judgment.
Right. But
And
I can't wait. I'm gonna put you back on the show because I think it's important. It's an important topic. But at the same time, I want to be another group thing like this. Probably another Hollow
mhm.
Hollow show. We bring you in and we talk about Texas because Texas is so unique, y'all. And there's so many folks that I've met through Texas, Cowgirl ASMR, VYC Stephanie, who I've interviewed already. I'm waiting for Claudia C to say, hey, come on over.
Yes,
I asked her.
Claudia.
I'm waiting for Saucy
Bittersweet
Senoritas.
Rose.
I'm waiting
Yes,
for Saucy
Saucy.
Senorita to say,
Saucy
yeah,
sauce
come
it
on too.
up. She's gonna go
Um,
twerk it.
so I might do a group one where I have three or four of the Texas folks in here,
Yeah, that'd
and
be cool.
sharing, giving me some Texas love. I think that's gonna be a fun
Yes,
one.
and that's big because
Um,
everything's big in Texas, baby.
Look at this. Who's Claudia talking about? She too shy. No, boo, you ain't shy
No,
because when
she
you live,
ain't.
girl,
Mm-hmm.
when you live, she be getting nasty with it too.
Mujer, don't be lying on this live right now,
Okay, she
girl.
be getting flirty and stuff. Yes, our experiences make us who we are. You can't be weak. We have to be strong. That's why I love Tooth for opening up his airwaves for
Yes.
us to help others. And that's what I wanted this to be. Guys, to be able to be an open forum, to be able to have that discussion. No one judges here, guys. Everyone supports one another emotionally,
Hmm.
and spiritually, really, in what we do. So, if it wasn't
Yeah.
for the support of our fellow you brothers and sisters, there's no telling what trauma could happen. These talks really do help people. We love you too. Oh, I love you too. And this show wouldn't happen without you guys. So really, it's a group effort to have this happening. I'm happy to have as many people as we have today here. You had to be here for the moment. That's the
Yes.
reason why you're
Thank you
here.
for being here.
So we really, really appreciate that. But with that being said, we're going on to an hour and 42 minutes to 43 minutes.
What? We
I
just might
know,
as well
right?
push it to two.
I know, right? My hubby's like, what time is it?
Hey, you said go have a
Here we
drink or
go. Look
something.
at Tammy was like, everything is bigger than tech. I'm gonna have Tammy on here too, y'all. We finna cut up.
All right, Tammy. Yes, get
Yeah,
the
we finna
Texas
cut
mamas
up.
up in here.
Let's see. What did Mary T? Yes, this is Tubes calling. I love his lives. Oh, thank you, Mary T. Julissa
Yes,
says,
they are.
Beauty
I
T.
love
Yes,
them.
because I don't be having anyone to talk to. Girl, you can always come over here and talk to us. All right, y'all. So we are gonna say good night. We thank you guys for hanging out with us on this show.
Good
We're gonna come
night.
back next Tuesday. Let me see if I can try to. Oh, next Tuesday. I'm trying to think of the date. I have something going on next Tuesday. Let me think about that. So we will see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight.
Thank
Actually,
you.
tomorrow, I I have confirmed more eats tomorrow night, guys, at 7 p.m. for Let's Talk About It. Her and I have just been juggling our schedules. We finally have locked it down for tomorrow at 7 p.m. Let's talk about it with more eats. All right, guys. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Good night.
Good night,
Bye.
guys. Don't hang up yet, boo.
Okay.